Wow, wat 'n pragtige insetsel. Ons verwelkom nou in ons ateljee vir Clair Ried, stigter van die Ried Gardening in Johannesburg.
Clair, tell me, where did you come about this idea?
When I was 16, my dad said if I grew vegetables at home, he would buy them from me. And I wasn't very successful with trying to plant with seed, so I invented the Real Gardening seed tape, and then it became a school science project and has grown into a business.
Yeah, so tell us about that tape. How does it work?
So the tape puts the seeds, there's a little bit of nutrients inside the inks as well, inside this biodegradable paper tape. So to plant it, you just put it in the ground so that you can see the coloured area above the soil. And automatically your seed is then kept at the right depth. It's not going to get pushed to the surface with water or moved to the lowest point in your garden. Birds can't eat it out the soil. All of the things that like made me fail. And then it's also quite nice that you know exactly what's a weed, because if it's not growing out of the paper,
makes sense.
You know that it's not something you've planted.
Shouldn't
be there. Take it out of your vegetable garden immediately. And then the paper decomposes to produce more nutrients in the soil.
Just this little packet in front of your box, what does it cost more or less?
Sure, so this one is a complete household garden in a box. So this is packed to plant over 12 months, 4 square meters per month, and it will feed a family of 4 for a year, and it costs 400 Rand.
Sure.
So Clair, so how much food will it be producing? And if you had to buy that food from the shops, how much will it be?
So this is going to grow you about 486 kilograms, give or take. But that's with our research. We've implemented a lot of these. And that's going to be about 5,000 Rands worth of produce.
So what do you dream about, your vision for your product?
Our mission is to enable anyone to grow their own produce to also make an income. So we've started, over the last 18 months, we've enabled 41,000 households across South Africa to start growing to feed their families. And now we're helping them to take the next step with our income garden in a box that enables them to grow cash crops for offtake agreements. And we then aggregate those crops and through our pack houses, get them ready to sell. So instead of just worrying about having to get our food from only commercial farmers, we can now start to enable anyone from having, 48 square meters of land, you're able to have a turnover of 5,000 Rand, which is life and death to a lot of people.
If you have nothing, that's a lot.
Exactly. And if we are looking at that multiplied at 41,000, our big goal is to get to 125,000 families by the end of 2025. So if we have 125,000 people, each using what land they have available and bringing that produce into the market.
Amazing.
It'll have a huge impact on not only food security, but also financial security, which is in such a desperate need in our country.
That's a no-brainer. We have to get it. That's why we're so passionate about what we're doing here, to sow seeds of hope for people. And this is just one of those amazing ideas here.
Clair, from my side, thanks for coming in and visiting us today in the studio.
Thanks so much for having me.
Yeah.